Good morning. So, good intentions to go to bed early last night failed when I couldn't go to sleep. I ended up going to sleep around 3:30 in the morning, so hence I slept till now. It's a work in progress, I guess. So I started watching Alias. I never watched it when it was on air, but I started watching it. I swear to God, they're killing me with every episode, especially it ends. Like, so far I'm on I just started the 4th episode, and the last 2 episodes have ended in a cliffhanger. Seriously, are they killing me or something? Like, how can I just watch 1 episode? You can't. Break time. So we started selling these ice cream bars, which are not like traditional ice cream bars, but they're like the ones on a stick and covered in chocolate, and it has almonds in it. And we also are getting our camp day shirts, because we get to wear camp day shirts near camp day time, and they're these orange color, and that's what's on it. I think it's gonna clash with my hair, but it's like really, really orange. Yeah, that's coming up in a couple weeks. I don't know if I'm gonna be working on camp day because I'm doing Head Start at the same time. I could work in the afternoon here and then do Head Start in the morning. Don't know what my work schedule's gonna be like. We shall see. A little bit disappointed that I didn't get to really do much today. I probably will do some, plan some stuff out when I get home. I don't foresee myself going to bed early, since I work till 11.
Hey! I can't do this. I shouldn't be allowed to have cameras. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this off now.
Oh, you're all blurry.
Because I don't know how to use a camera.
No, it does that.
Okay.
Okay, so that was Rebecca. I don't know what she said yet, but I know she filmed something. She's my coworker and soon to be friend, because she likes a lot of things that I like. Woo! She's super jealous and going to VidCon. She's flipping me off. But she's a nerd fighter. I work with a nerd fighter. So I get to vlog about something with someone, something. Words!
Words are hard! I can't words.
She's camera shy. We need to get our YouTube channel and a Twitter and a Tumblr all dedicated to it.
To what?
Your YouTube account.
I don't have a YouTube account.
You should.
I can't video. I can't talk.
That's
nothing.
That's what jump cuts are for.
I can't edit either.
Then you hire me to do it.
That's money. I can't money. It's like, okay, we're trying to study for exams, and then we decided we didn't want to. So it's like, we started as bucket list, but it's kind of a scavenger hunt. And we have to make a blog, and each time you do something, you have to either have you're supposed to have pics or it didn't happen, and post it on the blog. And it's just gonna be interesting, and I don't know how much we're actually gonna do of it, but it's like a competition, so the winner gets something.
I pulled out the camera again, and she did a kind of laugh, so I had to film her doing a story. But I wanted to quickly, person coming, hold on.
Why is it pointing at me?
So, can we stop, because it's gonna turn yellow or whatever. So I wanted to pull out the camera because I wanted to say that I'm trying to learn Japanese. I don't know if I mentioned that before. What do you think?
That's cool. It would be really hard.
I know a few phrases. I don't cross on a red light even when there's no cars. Sorry, I'm a good pedestrian.
Why? That's so overrated.
So I know where it's like, phrases like hajimemashite, which is like a greeting, and then I introduce myself like watashi wa Kato desu, and you probably can't hear a word because the wind. Anthroke. Hold on. So I see this billboard and it says it's okay to sneak again, and you see at the end, right? Oh, I can't do this. There. There's like a little bit eaten off. And that's not how you sneak. You take a piece, a whole piece, with no evidence. Trust me, years of sneaking. I'm experienced in this. Hello everyone. So I wanted to share a dream that I had this morning before I forget it all. And it's gonna sound weird. I remember being in Grey's Anatomy World and like dealing with Miranda Bailey's baby, like when it was a baby when it was born, but it was like Meredith Grey's baby or something, and I don't know, it was just running around the hospital and it's just like trying to fix this baby, and I don't know, it was weird. I don't know, it was like the baby was special for some reason, and I don't know, I put the name of the baby, I put William Bailey Tucker, even though Tucker's wrong, because that's the first name, and I put it on one of those, it's a label, and we use them at work, they're dissolvable, I can't talk, they're dissolvable labels in water, so like I put the name on it, and I put it on a blanket, and I'm like trying to get people to see the blanket, just the label, I'm like, yeah, I named the baby, and then it was like I was done with work and I was going home, but I couldn't remember where I lived. It was like I knew what the house looked like, but I couldn't find it. And it was like past the bridge or something. And all I had was like my Kindle, and I need to look up an address. Does anyone have Wi-Fi I can borrow? So I'm just like looking at Wi-Fi, and it was just like the address was 1144 Ottawa Street for some reason, and then I found it or something, and it wasn't the house I was expecting, and then the whole street of houses were like, they had like googly eyes on them. It was like all the houses turned into like living creatures from like Thomas the Tank Engine, and they're all like actual things. That's when it gets really weird. And then I had a kid with me, I think, and then like I'm entering the house and there was like a Pokemon, a Pikachu, jumps into my arms, and I'm carrying it like it's like a kid, and the house is like conscious, and I'm like looking for my mom and dad, and I'm like, how come my mom and dad haven't come home if I come home, and I don't know when the last time I've been home, and something's after us. And then we're like, I put the kids to sleep in this armchair, and I'm like, be careful, don't kill the Pikachu because it's baby. And I'm like in the kitchen, and the house is like a person now, like this old grandfatherly like person, and he's cleaning and I'm cleaning, and he's like, what's that noise? And he runs to the front window, and he's like, okay, good. And I see this guy, he's kind of wearing like a brownish, tannish, reddish shirt, and he's running away, and he's got like a nice hairstyle, and he's like, okay, good, it worked. And I'm like, what worked? And he's like, the smell of fish doesn't produces a key. And I'm like, what? So I go outside, and then there's this like hatch with a key on it, and there's like a piece of fish and a key on top. And I'm like, okay, if the smell of fish produces a key, why did he fail and trying to come into the house? Because that's what his goal was. And then nothing happened after that because I woke up. And then it's weird dream with Kayla time. I've also decided that I'm gonna catch up on these vlogs on Monday. It's just working 3 to 11 for 4 days straight is hard, especially when you sleep until like noon. So yeah, because I have to go to work in like an hour and a half. I had to start work in 2.5 hours. Sorry. Really? Yeah? 2.5, yes. But I have to like start going to work in 2 hours ish. An hour and a half. Oh no, it's almost 1. I don't know my time. I woke up. So this is what I call an anti-OCD breakfast because all the food is touching. I've got hash browns and I've got scrambled eggs all cooked within them. And bacon. For some reason I just like having everything all mixed together sometimes. I'm not picky about my food touching. I guess you forgot to take off the makeup last night. So work was a bit painful last night. I pulled something in my leg. Like a ligament or something, or I don't know. It's in the hip joint that it's just hurting. And so the whole shift I was like hurting every time I put pressure on my leg. But then I stupidly agreed, let's go to Loop, which is a club. I think that's all of it. Just to hang out with friends and coworkers. Well, the coworkers are the friends. And I don't know, sometimes I don't know what the point of clubs are. Because there's just so many people and it's just they're all dancing and I don't understand the point of dancing. I had fun and I danced and then I was done, but nobody else was done. So I don't know. I guess like it takes less to fulfill me than others with the fun factor. I don't know, but it's just like I saw a whole bunch of people I hadn't seen in a while. And it's hard to explain to them why I'm sitting down in a corner. But, you know, it was okay. I'm glad I did it, just to get out. Of course, I didn't go to sleep until like almost 5 in the morning. But, that's besides the point. It's 11 now. I got up about a half an hour ago and I still sound like this. This is what I sound like when I first get up. My voice is all blah. But I would have filmed with you, but I forgot you at home. And then last night after I got home, I plopped in the bed and I'm like, I want to vlog. But my vlog's in my hoodie, and my hoodie's in the living room, so I'm not getting up. Cool story, bro. Sitting out in the sun. I'm in the shade. Part of me is in the sun. I'm mostly in the shade. Enjoying a refreshing mixed berry smoothie with yogurt from Tim Hortons. Sponsor! Anyway. I'm hurting. Well, when I walk. I'm trying to stretch it out for work. I got out of working tomorrow. So I have the next 2 days off to rest my leg area, hip area, whatever. Hello. Sorry I had to cut that short, but some lady just decided to sit down and talk to me, so kind of didn't want to talk to camera while I was doing that. But yeah, another day at work. I don't even know how much room I have left on my memory card. I have to dump the info, and well, now tomorrow I can finish my vlogs. I can make a big huge vlog of all the last week that I've had. Stay. Okay, so it's break time and I almost forgot about what I wanted to talk about because I was working and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna talk about that on a vlog, but I couldn't figure it out. Then I figured it out. So today I watched the season final of Doctor Who, The Name of the Doctor, and I'm going to be talking about some spoilers. So I'm gonna put an annotation to a link to when I'm done talking about it so that you don't get spoiled if you don't want to get spoiled. But if you've seen it, then feel free to watch this. So ready? Click here. And I'm gonna wait for 5 seconds. Okay, So, I have mixed feelings about how it ended up. One thing I don't like is the fact that they basically told us who the hell Clara is in the first, like, minute. Like, seriously, all this, like, anticipation of who the heck is Clara, what's the mystery, and then they just tell you, basically. They just tell you in the first minute. And I'm like, okay, interesting, but there was no, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just, that's my feelings on it. I don't know if I like it. Just telling us in the beginning, I mean, I don't know, I just. Okay, and then, I loved the whole thing with the conference call with Vastra, Strax, Jenny, and River. Obviously, River Song. Getting to see River Song again is awesome. I had heard rumors that it would be the River Song incarnation of, like, after she'd been to the library, which was kind of sad because, you know, it's kind of sad because we won't see her again. And, of course, Clara. But, I don't know. The way I've been feeling about the whole season so far, like this half of the season, it feels very... It feels like the characters are standing still and everything is happening around them and then it gets resolved. Like, there's not enough anticipation. Like, it feels like the story is just happening. And that's not how I've been feeling in the past with Doctor Who. So, I don't know, I kind of liked it, but at the same time I was a bit disappointed. And, I mean, it was... After the Great Intelligence went into the whole Doctor's life thing, the big light thing, it kind of like, you already know what's going to happen. Clara's going to go in it, and that's, you know, the mystery. It was predictable. It was easy to guess. And I like TV shows that I cannot guess it until the end, and I'm like, oh, that was awesome! This was, like, predictable. I knew it was going to happen. As soon as it happened, I'm like, yep, Clara's gonna go in there. And then the last couple minutes with the Doctor following Clara into the splinter thingamajig, I knew it was just filler. It was just filler, teaser, whatever, for the 50th anniversary with John Hurt. It's kind of interesting, John Hurt, but I was just like, what the fuck, at the end. And I'm like, you're leaving us with that? I want more. So, like I said, I have mixed feelings about it. It was like, on one hand, I'm like, ugh. And then I'm like, that was cool. I want more. Those are my feelings. I think that's all the feelings I have. I miss Amy and Rory. Alright, welcome back. I had my little spiel. But yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to edit you and upload you. It might be a really super long vlog, or I might cut it up. I'm not sure yet. You'll know by now. I might just do it as one. I don't know what else I'm gonna do tomorrow. Plan a YouTube video, maybe? I seem to say that. I'm like, I'm gonna plan a YouTube video, and then I don't. But I have 2 days off, and I'm gonna use them wisely, hopefully. I've been catching up with one of the daily vloggers I watched, Nerdthorel. I was way behind. Like, I hadn't watched her since January, so like yesterday I was like 23 behind, and now I have like 6 more episodes to go before I'm all caught up with Cassandra Croft's life. She's awesome. I think what she's doing is awesome. Check her out because she's awesome. I don't know, I tend to like a lot of daily vloggers, which is why I want to do a daily vlog. So daily vloggers, I watch Cassandra Croft, Nerdthorel. I watch Wheezy Waiter with the Wheezy Newsers. I watched CTFXC with Charles Trippy and Ali Trippy, and I watch the Shade Hearts. I didn't watch them for a while, and then I started watching them again. That was not my phone. And I think, and then I just started watching Apprentice A's daily vlogs, which is just started getting into Apprentice A, so awesome. How much time do I have left? Oh, my battery's gonna die. I'm gonna go now. Bye. Okay, so I am going to watch the Doctor Who episode again. So I'm gonna do that, but I wanted to like officially close out this vlog because half the time I don't think about saying goodnight or saying goodbye or just like ending it. So I wanted to do that. I'm going to start tomorrow with a fresh vlog and charge batteries and dump footage and stuff like that because there's like 5 minutes left of footage on this card. So I'm going to do that and I will see you tomorrow.